Okay, so since I have not been able to film the last few scenes for the new episode of Sally's Arcade lately, mainly because of the snow that's been going on outside, right? And the last few scenes of the episode take place outside. Right? I also haven't really had much motivation to make any puppets of any characters I liked recently, because I've been busy working on some characters for a new series that I'm currently working on, and I can't reveal the puppets at the moment. And I thought I'd make this video just like kind of talk about one of my other hobbies that isn't making these puppets all the time, because I have other interests besides just making these dolls. And you're also probably wondering what this other hobby is that I have. Well, from the title of this video, you could probably guess my other hobby is Gunpla. And if y'all don't know what that is, it's basically you get like a little kit and you can basically build an action figure with it. It's kind of like Lego 2.0 in my eyes, but yeah. And as you can tell from this picture on my desk, I have a lot of these guys. Mostly because I haven't really found a proper way to display them yet, and I need to buy more shelves for my room. So, yeah. Until I get, like, more shelves and stuff, these guys, they all just live on my desk. But anyways, so yeah, I just feel like talking about my collection today. So, well, I hope y'all enjoy. But, yep, now let's just get to where I'm talking about them. Okay, well, we're just talking about my Gunpla collection here now. So, well, best place to start is to start off with my first one, which is the UNT Spacey. Yeah, I don't really remember the names of most of these guys, but yeah, this one here was my first Gunpla I've ever built. He's still in good condition. He's missing like a little red piece that holds like this yellow piece here on, and I lost it a while ago, so I just glued it onto his head, just so that way it can like still look good, because for a while I didn't have it on there, because it just looked kind of stupid, so yeah. But overall, this was an alright start to Gunpla for me. I mean, I did break one of these things here and had to glue it, but yeah. Yeah, and also, he does have like I'm not sure where, okay. He does have like these little white spots and stuff around him, like on him on some parts, because he was like on one of my shelves and I had to use a fire extinguisher in my room, which caused a little bit of like the stuff to get on him. So yeah, and I tried to clean it off the best I could. So yeah, but anyways, so this is my first one. And since I showed y'all my first one, I might as well show y'all my most recent. So this one, I actually just built him today, and as of like recording this video, and he was a pretty fun build. Well, he did have like this stupid thing that I didn't want to like put on because it was just too confusing because of these wires, but yeah. I just kept him like that. I'm just keeping him like this. But yeah, he's a pretty fun build. With him, you can actually open this, and this is where like these sword holster things go. Oh, like I think this one has it still in there. Yeah, it does. But yeah, and he also does come with another gun, which is this one here. I like this one a lot. I like this one a lot more though. So yeah. So anyways, that's this guy. Okay, well, I guess I'll start off now with my favorite Gunpla, which is this guy. I really like him because I love his like design and stuff. Like, for example, this big machine gun, and that has like a little sword here. And also, he does have like a grappling hook thing. I do have the wire part to it, but I'm missing like the thing where it's like for like still in the hand and all that. And also, I also have his master grade counterpart, which I think is a lot better. Like, this thing can spin, and also it's like a cool little like eyepiece vision thing there, and yeah, and I still do have the wire for his still, and also I have him holding the sword because it's cool. There's his face. The eyes can actually move with both of them, and also if I open up this thing here, there's a little guy inside. So yep. This one's my favorite Gunpla, so yep. Anyways, time to move on to the next one. Now time for my second favorite, which is this guy. I really love him because his design just looks so silly to me. And he's just pretty cool, well, in my opinion. And also, I also bought his real grade counterpart, which is a big improvement from this one. This one literally only took me like, I believe, less than 20 minutes just to build, but because he was like so simple. But yeah, with this one, if you open up this thing here, you can move the eye around and stuff. So yeah. And he also has these little cute propellers on his feet and in here too. And also he's one of the only Gunplas I actually bothered to put all the stickers on. So yep. And his hands can open and close. And yep. And also, by the way, I actually almost cut my like my finger on like this little grail part. I don't know how, but yeah, I was just like moving around with him, like doing this, and then I almost cut my finger. So yep. There's this guy. So this is just like the classic Zaku. I like him a lot. I love like this little wire thing here in his eye and stuff. And also, he's another one who I actually bought the master grade version of. And also, to be honest, I'm not really much of a big fan of this stupid thing. I mean, like I lost a little horn piece here, and now I'm just stuck with like this little plain head. And I also lost his weapons. The fingers and stuff, they're pretty cool. Well, but one thing I hate is this stupid spring part with these things here. Like every time when I would just touch it or something, it would just break off and all these things would just go loose everywhere. And as you can see, I lost some of them because this one looks incomplete. And also with him, just like the blue one, has a little guy inside. So yep. That's really it with this one. Okay, and here's the hardest one I built, which is this real grade. I don't really remember the names of most of these guys, so yeah, I'm sorry. But yeah, there's this real grade with this cool sword and his gun, and also it has like this little function where you can actually like cock it and stuff. I think that's what it's called. But also you can open up his head and stuff. Pretty cool. And he's got like these little jetpack things and this here. I'm trying not to move him around a lot because he is pretty fragile, and every time when I like move a certain part around, I get pretty scared that I'm gonna break him and all that. And also this one has a bit of a story to him. Oh shit, sorry, the camera's falling over. But yeah, this one has a bit of a story to him. That was a helicopter. But yeah, this guy has a bit of a story to him. So basically, I actually built him at my house in Portland, or apartment in Portland, and this is like when I was like traveling with my parents and stuff, because I travel with them like during the summer and all that. So I was building him in Portland, and I didn't want to travel with him a lot, so I just left him there for a while. And then recently, when my parents came to visit me, they actually just brought him with them without me even like knowing. So yeah, he's here now with all my other guys, and I really like him a lot. But I am scared to like break him and stuff because he's pretty fragile and also pretty clunky too. So yeah. Anyways, time to move on to the next guy. Okay, so the next guy we have is this one. And this one actually really pisses me off because I lost this sticker right here for this part, so it just bothers me. But, you know, this guy, I like him a lot because you can, like, open up this part and these, and, like, I think rockets and stuff comes out. I really gotta watch the show, but, yep. And also you can open up these compartments on his legs. And he's got a cool blade, too. But, yeah. And also I love this little gun, too, like his gun arm. So, yeah. He's another one of my favorites. But... yep, nothing really special about him. He's just like kind of your average Gundam, you know? So, yeah, not really much. Okay, so the next guy we have is this guy, who, he's not really much special. He's just like your average like droid, right, I think it's called. And yeah, he was a pretty quick build, not really that difficult. His hands are a little loose in there, and also his legs are a little loose too, because I did play with him around, because I did like play around with him the most, so yeah. But the arms, they're pretty stiff in there. And the head, it was also loose, and I had to just glue that in there. And yeah, pretty basic pretty basic like droid. Nothing simple, like nothing special. Pretty simple. So yeah, and also if you hear stuff in the background, that's just my grandparents. But yeah, pretty simple. Okay, so the next guy we have is this guy, who he's not really my favorite, and he's also not my least favorite. I do like him, but he's just for me. The one thing I just hate are these stupid stickers here that are on like the shoulder pads. They just look so bad when you apply them. So yeah, but one thing I do like is he can stretch his arm out and stuff, which is pretty cool. So yeah, and I can just like put that back in there. There you go. But yeah, and also this thing can open up too. And he's got a shield and this cool weapon too. So, yep. Nothing special, just an average Gundam. Okay, before we get on to the last ones, I might as well just show off this one as kind of like a little bonus. It's not really like a Gunpla kit, but it's still a model kit, so yeah, I might as well show it. It's just a model kit of my favorite Pokemon, Meowscarada. I wanted this one for a while and I got it at a convention, so yeah. And also, most of these model kits, I actually get them from Michael's, but this one I got it at a convention, so yeah. I like her a lot. Very cute. So yep, now time to get on to the last few. Okay, so our next one is another one of my favorites, which is this guy. I really love his design, mainly because it's blue, and as you can tell, I like all kinds of different shades of blue, like cyan and all that. So yeah, this one I really love a lot. And I also love his design too. He's got a cool gun, cool little weapon too. And also I did have him on a stand, and I love this pose that he's in, so I'm not really messing around with him much. So yep, pretty cool, nothing much to say. Just, I like him. Okay, next one we got this guy, which is actually one I did not build. This one was actually given to me by one of my friends who lives in my neighborhood. And my friend told me to take good care of him, so yeah, that's what I did. He's a bit in rough shape, like he's missing like this part here and all that, and he was played with a lot, so yeah. So yeah, I'm just really being fragile with him. But yep, I thought he was cool, so yeah. And I also did have to fix him up a bit too, because there's like some loose parts on him. This hand is a bit loose too, but it's whatever. I don't really mind. So, yep. Now time for the next one, or I think the last one, I'm not sure. Okay, the next one we have is this guy. I liked him a lot. I love like all the gold and stuff. This one was also given to me by the same friend who gave me the other one that was in the previous clip. He's got this cool blade made, and pretty nice. His head is alright. And also these like wing things, they were a bit heavy, so that's why I have them on a stand. And also the feet kind of suck, to be honest, because they don't really like stand them upright. But yep, pretty cool. Nothing special to say. And last but not least, we have this. This is like I think a trial kit of the like main Gundam. I think is called the RX-78-2. So yeah, this one's like I think what is called a trial kit. I think I just said that, but yep. So yeah, I want him, but he's missing his arm, which kind of sucks, but it's whatever to me. So yep. Okay, so I'm basically filming this like after I record like all the bits showing off all like most of the Gundams I had when I recorded like the first few parts of it. But recently I've actually gotten a couple more, so I'm just gonna quickly show them off. So here's this guy. I forgot, once again I don't know his name, but I basically got him just to fight this one right here, my second favorite. And I also got this guy. Actually, wait, I think I already reviewed him in the video. So if I did review him, then it's whatever. And I also got him, the original Gundam, which is the RX-78-2. I got him to fight him, and I like this cool pose I put them all in. And also behind Korra Sensei right here, I got this one. I got this one for like my birthday, and I love the color palette and stuff, and it's a pretty cool one. I think it can transform, but I haven't attempted it. But yeah, and I also don't remember if I showed this one off, but this isn't really a Gundam. It's a 30-minute missions. It's this one right here. I mainly got her because I love the design of the figure, and yeah. And I don't know why I won't focus, but anyways, so yeah, that's it.
But yep, anyways, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'm sorry if this video was just like a bit different than the videos I normally make. I just kind of really wanted to do something different besides just like talk about these puppets all the time. And to be honest, in my mind, it does get a bit like, I don't know how to describe it. It does get a bit like repetitive, just like having to like make these things over and over again, then upload about them. And I just kind of want to break it from the puppets, to be honest. So yeah. But anyways, overall, just I hope you all enjoyed this video. So comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. So bye bye.